Hello, I'm Mrs. Phillipson, and welcome to Back to School Night for TK or Transitional Kindergarten this year. Please watch along the video and watch along the slides to hear about what's going on in TK this year and just learn a little bit more about our school and hopefully me, so I can learn about you. I'll also post all these slides in the OTUS link so you can look at them also at your own time and get to the links. First of all, a little bit about me. I've been teaching for 15 years. I was an intervention teacher specializing in reading and math intervention and second language learners. And then I moved into a fifth grade for 2 years. And then I was really, really blessed to move to TK. And I've been teaching in the fourth year here at TK at Sargent. And it's a match made in heaven. I just love it. I'm really excited to see some new students this year. We're also IB trained because we are an IB school. So IB does still start in TK and goes throughout our district. I've been married for, I didn't know it was that long, but it doesn't feel. I've been married 39 years. We have a good time together. We have 3 daughters, and you can see some pictures up above of our cutie pie grandkids who are the same age, but they are from each of our daughters have had them. So I adore that. We have 2 high school age grandboys. They're twins, and they are also in long distance learning in Southern California. I love the beach. I love the ocean. I love to learn new things. I love reading, and I enjoy my family. If you want to learn a little bit more about me, I'll be sharing things as the year goes by, but that's just a little bit. Here's who you're going to see in kindergarten or TK. I'll be the main teacher, but your students will also be working with Miss Nieta in the Spanish. She's our Spanish teacher here at our IB elementary school. The students in TK will begin working with her in September when she comes back from maternity leave. But those are the only 2 they'll be working with. Just a quick introduction and let you know my main focus. In TK, I think the key is building a friendship with your student and building a friendship with you. So I really believe that it's you, your student, and me together that make a team. And that's how we grow and that's how we learn. And in my experience, it makes the whole year really amazing. So I look forward to building that friendship with you. And the students, I really encourage them to ask questions, be curious. They'll gain confidence as they grow. And this year especially, I have flexibility and kindness and grace here as a bullet point because I'm trying to learn to be flexible and give myself grace as I'm learning these new systems and as we're in this new kind of format this year. So I know I'll extend it to you, and I just ask that you have the same thing towards me because we're all learning. TK does a lot of learning through play, and that's a big focus in TK is to play and coach through playing and learn through playing. So a lot of emotional and social growth goes on in TK as well. To make that happen, you'll need a Chromebook. Chromebooks are available to TK students. Here's the date to pick them up here at the multipurpose room at Sargent. Again, you will need to bring an ID, I believe a driver's license, and a form you need to fill out to get your student's Chromebook. Along those lines, technology support is available. Here's 2 links with some great videos for parents on how to operate the different systems we're going to have this year. A big one that's new is one called OTUS. It's our new system. Instead of Power School, it's going to be recording grades. It'll deal with communication. We assign lessons. All in one spot on this platform. So we will start accessing it slowly. and I'll be learning how to make it function and navigate through as we go also. But just so you know, when you hear OTUS, that is just our new system. You will see that when you log in on your Chromebook, you'll see a little icon for OTUS that will bring you to where our lessons are and where our schedule is and all that good stuff. To communicate, love to communicate with you guys anytime. You can call at school, you can email, I'm always here. I will be sending newsletters home that specifically for our classroom. I'll be using the Swift school email, so you will see it on your email. I do that because it has the ability to translate into different languages, and it's really easy for me to store it right now until we get rolling with OTUS. In OTUS, there's two, on the panel, there are going to be two sections on the screen that we will be accessing right now to start with. And so I want you to know we'll be using one called Class Board and then one called Bookshelf. And I'll show you more about that. Class Board will be announcements. Bookshelf will be materials, resources, lessons, all that good stuff. You're also going to get a Sergeant blog, which is just for our school sergeant with things that are going on here at our campus. And you're also going to receive the RCSD district-wide parent communication in your email throughout the year. Distance learning. Whew, take a breath. We got this. I am sometimes a little nervous about this. We are on the OTUS platform, but I kind of think kids are a lot more savvy about this technology than I think they are. We will be having daily lessons. We are in school in TK from 8:30 to 11:50, and I'll talk more about that schedule. It's going to be a smidge different when we start. I will be doing live instruction daily, so I expect to see their cute little faces on the screen so that we can have interaction. The first 3 weeks, I'll also be doing small groups or one-on-one meets with students to get to know them. And then eventually in September, my goal is to have a schedule where small groups of students can meet so they can see each other and work with each other and me. All of our work this year is aligned with the preschool foundations for the state of California. We'll also have music and PE incorporated into our lessons and our Spanish, as I told you before with Miss Nieta. You will have a report card. There will be progress monitoring, which is just measuring progress, social, emotional, paper, pencil, all that. If you have any questions about it, I'll be glad to explain more in a Zoom meet. So, you know. Here is what our schedule is looking like for the first month till we get to September. We will start school at about 8:30. I'll be live screening or live instruction at that time to probably about 10:30 or 10:40. The goal is to have a lot of breaks and movements throughout the morning. And with independent practice blocks will be time I'll model how to go to OTUS and find the independent work or activities. And those aren't really independent. They will be with an adult near the student to help guide them through those. And then at about 10:40, I believe, I'll start meeting one-on-one on Zoom with each student for the first 3 weeks so we can get to know each other and start assessments. Just note to parents, in September, the schedule will change a little. My goal is to move our day 8:30 to 11:50 and incorporate small groups and independent work in that morning time and include parent meetings at the end of the day. With that, there are expectations, and these are district-wide, but this is kind of what the sergeant and what I kind of expect our students to accomplish and be doing. Each student is going to make at least a year's growth. Daily attendance is required. Parents, call the school if you're not going to attend, and attend means either I see the student in a Zoom meeting. They are with me in a small one-on-one group. The parents, you communicate or call me or contact me any way that day. Or you let me know a recorded version of today's lessons is going to be viewed that day, or a work is completed that day. If not, you're sick, you're not available, call the school, let them know that your student is not going to be in school that day. I expect work to be completed, and report cards are given in TK. Yep, TK has report cards. They are different than K through 12. They are going to be measuring students' growth based on their developmental age, and we'll talk more about that later. And I look forward to daily engagement here at TK. It's hard not to be engaged once it gets going. You'll see. When they are in live instruction, parents, this is for you. I do expect that we are on time, and that means that we are about 5 minutes before Zoom meeting time, so we have time to log on, have our equipment ready. Materials are there. Being prepared also means a parent or supervising adult is nearby a student, so you can guide them and help them through the activities. It's going to be teamwork for quite a while, parents, so I'm counting on you. And again, I'll give any tips I know throughout the year. There's a name place card in the packet, so I would like the students to have that available and hold it up so I learn their names. Microphone is always off, muted. Video is always on, so we can see each other. And we don't use the chat. I don't know, maybe they know, maybe your kids know how to use the chat. I don't know, but I'm not going to show them. And of course, at Sargent, we always expect each other to be respectful, responsible, and safe. Just so you know, take a breath. This is a lot. I'm here for you. Sargent staff is here for you. This is new, but I'm pretty confident it's going to actually go kind of well. We got this. We're going to go slow. We're not in a rush. We'll learn as we go. At home, this is a quick organization slide. I believe a supply list was linked. Again, I ask that you have a small container to hold these things in at your student's work area. Crayons, scissors, glue stick, whiteboard will be in your packet if you don't have one. Whiteboard marker. Colored pencils and markers are a bonus. They are not necessarily needed. Pencils are a bonus too, but a lot of our work will be done with crayons and markers and manipulatives. What are you going to do to get ready for the first day? I know I'm going to get some good sleep, get a good breakfast, but you can help your child by practicing how to log on to OTUS, finding the bookshelf tab, finding the classboard tab, and seeing how to get to those things. On this slide is a link right here that I would encourage you to watch because it is an actual video. It's about a minute long that our district tech Brandon Bloom made that shows what students see on their screen and how to navigate to the bookshelf and the classboard. So it's really quick, really easy, very simple. Take a look. Signing up for private meetings with me. That will be in the afternoon for each day. I plan to be meeting one-on-one with each student for about 10 minutes every day. So they get to know me and I get to know them. I'll also be connecting and meeting with parents about 30 minutes throughout, for each parent, 30 minutes at different times throughout the week so that I can meet you, you can meet me, and we can talk about concerns or questions or ideas and get to know each other. Again, this link here, Sign Up Genius, is on the slides. I will also put it in the Back to School Night folder on OTUS, so you can click right to Sign Up Genius and pick a 10-minute time that works for you and your student to meet with me every day from between, like, I think it's 10:50 to 2 o'clock each day, 10 minutes. It'll be fun. Again, take a breath. We got this. Whew. I got this. Keep telling myself every time we do. And again, I just want to extend this thought is that I realize this is difficult. And a lot of us have different things going on at our homes, different needs, different time frames. Let me know, please, what it is that your family has going on at home, any struggles you have with distance learning, or inability or ability to attend live meetings. And I'd be glad to figure something out to make it work. Most of all, I want to say I'm so thankful, and I am looking forward to partnering with you and building a friendship for your students, with your students, so that we have a really fun year. Again, last but not least, you can contact me here at wphillipson@rcsdk8.org. Call the school, ask for Mrs. Phillipson, or you can use my extension, and I'd be glad to contact you. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the sign-up link, these slides, and the slide to this video are all on OTUS under Bookshelf, called the Back to School Night information folder. So you can find all of these. Again, I just want to encourage you and let you know this is new, but it's really going to be kind of fun. And I look forward to meeting your children, and I look forward to you meeting me, having a great year. So take care. Be well. See you soon.